We got both games going on in the facility here, so hopefully, if you hear a lot of cheering, it's probably Deerfield. Looks like we're about to get
As we
underway
mentioned
here.
before, yeah, they have a little army with them. They being Deerfield, so you can hear them in the back. But for this game here, we have Barron in the blue, Williams Bay in the orange. It's going to be a third place game in Div 3. I didn't end up seeing any of the Williams Bay series as we were casting this one, but I bet Barron is feeling good. You know, feeling confident, coming with some pressure and pace after really keeping that Deerfield series very close towards the end.
Honestly, and they were apparently playing with a couple of audio issues, so I don't know. That was a close game. If we could run it back, that'd be on a different playing field. Maybe that would change some things. But hopefully Barron can take that with some motivation and come here and get this third place game. There's Truno here. Gonna get an adjusting
recovery.
touch. Yeah.
Nice touch mid.
From Pangy. Hopefully it's Pangy and not something else, but we're going to say Pangy, so please let that be right. He's pretty cool. Out to Timo. Timo going to get 50 out on the sidewall.
Oh, and there is a rule 1 in our corner.
Uh-oh.
In the back right
We're
corner.
respecting it.
2v2
off the
situation.
ceiling touch. There we go, Truno.
Unbelievable shot from Truno.
He loves that
and that's
ceiling. There we go.
1-0. And I went and I had some words with Barron in between the series.
Yeah.
I reminded or mentioned that the support is all that's missing to go be confident. They were playing a little scared. This is what you play for. This is your land. This is your season, right? Go out and be great, because if not now, when? And immediately, Truno is coming out with a bunch of confidence, feeling good, playing fast. And so I personally have loved the change of pace coming out. Again, you're looking for a solo play coming out of him. Going to be a nice stop, but
good speed.
This is
on
what
that
you play
aerial.
for. This is what you like to see. Great turnaround so far from Barron.
Soft touch from Pangy gets cleared away. Good defense in the middle. We're controlling the middle on defense a little bit better. That's great from Barron to see. We're going to have Baller King staying grounded onto the back wall now as Truno tries to get a centering touch. But Face Timo has got to collect and start going back the other way here.
It's a big 50 diamond. A little bit uncomfortable here.
Baller
King not going to find the back of the net. Good pressure, though.
Nice shot, though.
50 coming out from Savage. Might have some control touch. Truno is going to be applying the pressure. Might have a double tap. Not going to be able to. No follow here as Diamond's playing a little bit far back. 2v1 now coming the other way. Diamond shuts it down.
Truno
might have it on the counterattack.
Good counterattack.
Might find the back of the net. Unable to. As Baller King shuts
save.
that down right away as Savage Boys now is going to have control in the corner. Looks for the reset. Doesn't have. The support and pace from this Barron team looks completely different from the first series that we watched. It's interesting to watch how quickly that can shift for a team.
We got a back clear here. Pangy pops over two. Little confusion there from Barron, but that's okay. Ball's going to get touched on. Great back pass. We love to see the team defensive pass plays. That's going to keep the ball in their control. We're going to see a good look from Timo here over to Pangy. Some good passing plays again, and there he goes.
Great shot.
That's all you need, man. That's all you need. And we saw this from Deerfield. A lot of their shots honestly came from just middle, not even slots. They're just throwing stuff on. Something will work, right?
Kind of
and it does.
tiki-taka, quick passes.
That was a great pass. The shot wasn't beautiful, but it goes in, and they have a 1-1 game. Momentum, hopefully going towards Williams Bay side. I apologize.
Savage Boys almost had some nice ground pinch opportunity there.
Yeah.
Truno gets a reset.
Touch.
Could have recovered with here. FaZe doesn't have a shot. Diamond, though, going to leave this for Savage. Goes upfield. Now we have two Barron players on ball, neither of them full committing. And they're starting to play a little bit slow again. I want to see them get this pace, right? I want to see them apply this pressure. Once they start playing scared, they might go back to this kind of passive play style. I want to see them be the hammer as opposed to the nail like they were in that first series.
Absolutely. We're going to have Truno collecting in the corner. Pangy going up for the solo play. We've seen the Max already.
Great shutdown from Truno. Truno's really stepped up for me so far in this series. As Diamond is going to find a goal full field.
Diamond?
And I mean, that's a quick counterattack.
There you go.
Right, so, I mean, this is a completely different Barron team. And again, I mean, you see Diamond stepping up. You see Truno stepping up. The first series, it felt like it was kind of all Savage. And, I mean, starting off this one, both of his teammates are the ones with the goals on top of the leaderboard.
Well-rounded team play here. And you're loving to see the team play. Oh, Baller King's going to respond. Maybe miscommunication. We're not sure what happened there on Barron's side. But way to get back in that game. Not really letting that goal get to them for Williams Bay. So that is a great way to answer. And we're going to go right back to a 2-2 kickoff. Minute 30 left on the clock. Let's see what we can pull out here from both teams.
Now the mental's kind of a wild card, right?
Yeah.
Because you created a goal, you scored it, but you give up a kickoff goal, right? Are you feeling good that you beat them? Are you feeling good about scoring, or do you feel bad about conceding the kickoff goal? Are you neutral? So a situation like that can really push the mental, especially in a land situation.
Right. Truno, a little overflip there, but he gets the bump
Probably
to
saves a
save.
goal. Another great touch. Might have a follow.
Save.
Truno with a couple phenomenal touches, as you can hear the crowd in our other series in the background going berserk. Savage might have a pass mid here. Great fake. Looks
Again,
for control. Gets a flick past
God!
one. Not going to find the back of the net. Diamond now.
Good demo.
Truno, one touch mid. Diamond might have a shot. Nobody there to follow. That's that support that we were talking about needing.
Hey, a good offensive sequence there, though, as Diamond looks to get a touch, commits double from Williams Bay, cleared away. Let's see if Truno can make some magic happen here.
Might have a solo play.
Pressed over by Baller, out to Timo.
Great touch around.
Great.
I mean, there's nobody back here for Williams Bay.
We got some midfield area.
One over might be a shooting opportunity, and nobody there for the support for Truno again.
It's a good pass, though. Truno going to clear it away. Pengy waiting for it. Has time.
Great demo. Good control from Savage. It's going to be one touch out. Truno might be able to have a sidewall here. Doesn't. I mean, again, just no follow there. They're playing a little bit scared again, right? We need to see this Barron team be the ones wanting to push the pace, wanting to make the touches. I mean, they look phenomenal when they do, but Pangy might be able to make something happen, unable to, and we go to overtime here in Game 1.
Game 1, we love to see this. So this is a completely different shift from last series here. Already in a Game 1 overtime. Looks honestly to be even playing fields from both things too. So this one could go either way. It doesn't seem like anybody has a sizable advantage to the other team as Pengy puts this out to mid. And we got a little bit of a jumble up here from Williams Bay.
Good follow. Great control from Savage.
Yes.
Great fake. You might have a really favorable 50 here as he has a lot of boosts. He continues to control.
Oh, yeah.
Great pinch mid. Truno now. Up off the backboard. No one can be able to follow as we had a double commit. Oh, great bang coming across, but Savage shuts it down. Looking for a solo play the other way. Timo looking to shut it down. Doesn't have the touch. Truno.
Oh, just wide.
Backboard.
Just wide. Chance was there. Truno's going to leave it. Diamond Keeper coming back in to keep this pressure going. That's going to be a great
shot. Finding the back of the net. And
wow.
Diamond Creeper's going to be taking this shot and taking this game.
I thought it was Keeper.
Great composure off the sidewall. And again, we've talked about it all day so far. The way you win games is by applying pressure to the net.
That's great. Yeah, great shot there.
Great job by Diamond to get a surprising shot.
Yeah.
Keep the pressure off the sidewall, making it tough for him. And you put the ball in play, good things happen. Barron's up 1-0.
Really stepped up in this game. And obviously, you didn't see Savage Boy putting the ball in the back of the net as much as he did the other games, but you can still see his shots are there, and that's what matters because this pressure adds up and things boil over. And the more shots you have on net, obviously, the more chances it's going to go in. But then also those easy ones, those ones that you might even roll in, go right, middle, they're going to start falling if you keep looking for them. And that's what Savage Boys is doing. He's keep putting shots on net, and it fell in for Barron. Hold up here. But still, Williams Bay, you can see a defensive presence here. 5 saves.
I want to see them get some pressure, right?
5 shots.
We saw Barron kind of take control. We saw Truno step up, apply pressure with some pace. We saw Creeper be a good anchor, right? We saw Savage be a good first man. I want to see Williams Bay. I want to see someone step up and maybe take a little bit more control of the ball. Maybe get a solo play, maybe off the sidewall, off the ceiling. I want to see them make something happen as opposed to just capitalizing on the space that's given. Because that's what Barron, that's the difference between them that first series and this one. And now you see, hopefully not a lobby issue.
Yeah, it's here for both teams.
Everyone is in the lobby as they didn't join the game. We're going to have to remake lobby here. So everyone will have to leave match, and we'll just get that back up quick. Do you want to just go tell them we're getting lobby back up?
Okay. All right.
All right.
Malfunctions. I did see some good things from Williams B that I liked. They had a great. They did have some team chemistry that is been lacking from a couple of other teams. They had some good back passes. I really liked how they were finding each other in the midfield too, and they had some good shots created from that. So we just got to keep playing as a team for them And when you're looking for these passes, they can lead to some great team plays and goals. But you also got to make sure that there's a third man back or that you're shutting down any just far field just chucks from the side, just a clear into the net, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if you look for a pass and it gets cuts off, all of a sudden that ball's racing back towards your net. We got to be able to shut that down, and we can't allow that to turn into a goal from an overcommit. So, yes, look for the pass. Yes, find a good shot from that pass, but also at the same time make sure we can't get capitalized so easily because it did happen a couple times. They had some good.
Yeah, lobby info is the exact same. Lobby should be back up.
Okay, perfect. Sorry.
We could take it off you. Oh, can't you say that on stream?
Still waiting for some good demo plays to be coming out here too.
I would just like to talk about how I'd like to.
Nothing like a good demo to get in somebody's head, open up space, make that middle shot an open net. We're just waiting here.
Yeah,
for
as we get
Barron,
everyone
I
in
believe.
here, so that's game one.
Yep.
Barron up 1-0. And what I believe again is a best of 5. Hey Joe, can you confirm the 3rd and 4th place match best of 5? Is everything BO5? Do you know? Would you be able to do that for me? Thank you so much. We will be back shortly with that information. And while you're at it, could you ask just like if there's any BO7s? Appreciate you.
All right.
Is everyone in here? Through the whole day? Perfect. Whole day BO5. No.
Oh, perfect. So, I mean, I talked about it when you were off screen, but Williams Bay was doing a good job playing off each other and finding back passes middle. That gave him some good looks at net, but however, also left them in some open counterattacks when they overcommitted. So, just talking about how they should be looking for these passes still, but making sure we have a third man that can save a potential clear that would go into the net, you know what I'm saying? Because they had those counterattacks. Diamond Creeper just launched it downfield and it rolled right in. So
immediately, I feel like you see Truno really, like, I think he's continuing the zone that we're talking about. First thing of this game was a double tap attempt. Another good aerial, right? Applying pressure here again. I think if you are on this Williams Bay team, you have to find a way to slow him down because he is creating a lot of problems for your team right now, specifically with solo plays, specifically with being that first man challenging with pace, right? Savage could have supported that a little bit stronger, but again, Truno just going in and being that guy, a little bit awkward with the rotation.
That's fine. It's a great collect from Truno. He's going to try to look for a 50 and maybe punch that out mid, but Baller King is staying with it. Touch out, but it looks like Barron's going to be able to capitalize. Creeper past mid, nobody there. No worries. No boost, though.
Oh, a couple players making contact.
Good dive from Truno. We still have low boost from Williams Bay here.
The pace advantage and the boost advantage feeling like it's, great pace from Truno, shutting down the counterattack. Still pressure here, though, for Williams Bay if they're able to keep this in. Baller King does just that. Great bump coming out.
Oh, wow.
And,
that's what I was looking for. Yeah.
Right? Apply pressure to the net, that's all you need. As you see, that wasn't even... you did have all 3 players in the corner for this Barron team, but it wasn't left open. But as you see, as these offenses start working at a higher level, if you're not all the way back, if you're not fully prepared on defense, one bump and it's wraps. Yeah. So that's a huge goal for this Williams Bay team, is for their mental. Up 1-0 in this game, too, that they probably feel like they have to win.
Yeah. For momentum, for pride, and also what a great shot from Truno
that guy's locked in right now, man.
He is. It's a completely different man.
I wonder what last series would have looked like if he were playing with this level of confidence and pace before.
It happens. First game of the day, and also it's definitely difficult to jump straight into semifinals.
Especially in high school, you probably don't have that many lands. So land experience could totally play factors. So
Deerfield's definitely scary.
as Truno again goes up, looking to create the problem.
Good save from Truno.
You're talking about it. This right now, it's far from a one-man wrecking crew, right? As Diamond does a great job, great 50 keeping the ball in.
Right.
But Truno just getting outplay after outplay, creating space after space, opportunity after opportunity for this Barron team. He really wants something. He really wants a top 3. I don't know if you get any medals for that, but he's looking to add to that resume and a top 3 finish as he
we
finds
go.
the back
Good
of the net again.
capitalize.
And Trudeau now 400 points halfway through this game. We talked about it before, but he's really, really making his mark, and it's seeming to steamroll a little bit.
We'll see. We'll see if they can stop a snowball effect over there at Williams Bay. We'll see if they can plot any game plan up here to stop Trudeau. All he did was sit there and wait for a mishap in it, and they're capitalizing on mistakes that Williams Bay is giving them. But still, what they're doing in these capitalization is they're doing it with speed. They have lots of speed, especially from Trudeau. He's coming in here with boost very fast. Diamond Creeper, though, looking to get a shot on net. Good soft touch from Trudeau. Can he follow it up? No, he can. Pangy looking to collect.
Gets a great beat.
There. Ooh, back down the other way, though. Face Timo, a little bit of a hairy situation here. Can he get it back out of his half?
Great support coming out from Barron. I mean, like that pass down, having someone there with pace is just so different than
pace is the
what
name
we
of the
saw.
game here.
Savage now shutting it down in the midfield, not giving them space, and great support again now. Pangy's going to be up, looking to touch it down, but that's just going to give the ball there to this Barron team. Smartly leaves it for his teammate, has full boost. Pops up, could be threatening here. Trudeau again dominating the skies as he's done so much so far. Baller, though, having none of it. And again, no support coming out now for this Williams team, Williams Bay. And, I mean, they got to get some pressure in this last minute 40 if they want to make something happen.
Okay. Good defense here from Baller King off the back wall. And a misclick by there, but Trudeau, again, is really the name you're looking for. He's really supporting his teammates well on these passes. And there he goes to collect some demo again.
Great pinch.
Good rotation. Pang, finding the sidewall. Diamond Keeper.
Great dive. Great support from Savage. Now forces a free ball to Trudeau. Looks to take support. A little bit awkward here. Going to be low boost now. Does get full, though. It could be a pressure coming out, but Diamond, great support coming out. Great touch mid. Could be really threatening. Savage is going to be awkward. Pangy not going to be able to find the back of the net. Ball still floating. Baller looking for a shot. Savage is going to have a touch to the corner. Does clear it now. Pangy might be able to keep it in. Not able to. Pressure still here for this Williams Bay team. FaZe Timo looking for a double tap. Doesn't have it. Pangy now keeping it in, but Diamond shuts that down. Has a counterattack right away. Baller could be awkward. Has some support here from Trudeau. Does get shut down. And again, the pace of this play in this final 40 seconds is really picking it up. Bang after bang. Pressure after pressure. And
there we go. There we go. I mean, last goal happened from it too. It looks like that back wall read is just something that it's not locked into everybody's tool set, and that's fair. That's a hard read to make, and if nobody's playing that back ball, if nobody's playing up on the back ball for an easy clear, making the read from underneath and sitting in net, that's definitely be a tough one. So putting the ball with pace off the back wall is going to be a good one.
Oh my goodness!
God, almost got this. Still open net. Go! Wow! I thought he had a clear there coming in. He flew across the screen. That was close. There for either team.
I mean, that's a really tough spot. That's a great pass, great shot, great support from both teams.
Yes.
Just narrowly misses the 50, and that's going to be a 3-2 lead with 20 seconds left. I mean, that's got to take all the wind out of your sails if you're this Williams Bay team. You feel like you finally get that breakthrough. You finally get the momentum. But coming out with their own pace here, maybe I spoke too soon. 10 seconds left. Going to have one more attack. Diamond, though, not if he has something to say about it. Might find the back of the net. Does just that, and that's going to be game 2. And, I mean, now you have Barron up 2-0 in the series. And, I mean, barring, I don't think you can even score 2 goals in 2 seconds. I mean, and you have another Trudeau 500-point game, Diamond 460. It went from being the Savage show to all of a sudden now his teammates with the support are facilitating off the space he's creating. And, I mean, this team is functioning at a really, really high level now.
Oh, and it's not the impact that Savage is making is still, it doesn't have to be one that is
on the scoreboard.
That results in the scoreboard, right? The points aren't showing from some of these touches he's making, but I've seen a lot of great control from him. He's definitely killed a lot of the pressure, taken the wind out of some of these attacks from Williams Bay. I really love his controlling touches, playing the 50, playing the fakes. Yeah, that's not going to result in a goal off rip, off of a touch he's making, but some 50 that he's taking slow and controlling at his speed is going to pop out mid for Truno to come in at full boost and just slam in the back. And that's what's been happening. He had that that touch off the ceiling that dropped mid. Creeper came in and collected it up. So he's still making an impact. I think all three of those guys on Barron are doing a great job rebounding off of a 3-0 loss from Deerfield and taking this third-place game
They're
to
up
heart.
2-0, correct?
Yes, 2-0.
All right, so now Williams Bay is going to have to go 3 straight, looking to reverse sweep for third place in this Division III matchup here of WIHSEA. I mean, they can do it, but the same way Series 1, Barron needed to just up their pace, up their support. If Williams Bay does the same thing, we could see the turnaround that we saw from Barron happen for them, and all of a sudden the series is going the other way. So it's still really close, but we got to see a little bit of pace, a little bit of pressure from this Williams Bay team. It can't just be waiting for these opportunities. It can't be waiting for the open nets, because right now the ball's in their half the entire game. They got to get it out. They got to apply their own pressure.
And that's what one of the things that Barron is doing really well is that, I mean, there the ball kind of gets away with them. If he gets a double, maybe not. But when they have space, they have been taking space.
Yeah.
And not really punching the ball out. There it goes out again. But that's something maybe that Williams Bay can look to do, is when there's not somebody immediately on, you don't need to put that ball far away from your car. You can keep it close, play a 50,
Like
have somebody
Savage
support.
right there.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't get like a extreme follow-up touch, right, you make the defense worry about your presence on it.
Right.
And it just it affects 2 defenders in a way that just a bang only affects 1.
Yeah, sometimes we just want to hit the ball as hard as we
that
can.
would be a
far away.
great
That's
shot from
good
Pangy. Unbelievable follow from Baller. That's the pressure we're looking for, but it just will not convert this
Good
time.
follow-up. Oh,
Savage, great pass mid. Truno going to have it off the backboard. Could be a 3-man play here.
We have time.
Not going to have a third. Baller does look for some control. Doesn't have it. Could have kept it a little bit closer. Diamond now
something I was looking
looks for that follow. Gets it.
Good
No
bang,
shot
but
though.
still some
Truno
time
could be
to
a little bit
work with.
awkward. Pangy applying the pressure with pace, just like we were talking about. Baller now with a shot off the crossbar. FaZe keeps it in.
Oh my God, these are
Pangy now
close.
gonna have full boost and the ball. Still no shooting opportunity.
Great pressure. We need to
Big
keep
touch.
it up. We need to keep it up before Williams Bay. We had 2 great looks at net,
Baller
both
King,
not
great
resulting in
control
goal.
touch, just like you're
That's
talking
perfect.
about.
This is what
Another
we're looking
one.
for. This is what we're looking.
Oh,
Oh, Nick,
but
come on.
they're making the changes we're talking about, and
great
it's
change.
resulting in. They don't have a goal so far, but this first minute and a half, it has felt like this is Williams Bay all the way.
Yes, we're sweating. We're sweating if we're Barron.
Yeah, this
Little
is the switch that they needed. This is the pressure. If you're going to reverse sweep like they have this is exactly what it looks like on the way. As Bullock gets a touch mid, unable to find the back of the net again, and now you have Pangy 0 boost in a 3-on-1.
Oh my God.
Great shot from Savage.
Flick.
We've been talking
making
about
it.
him all day.
Yep.
The control that he takes, just how terrifying that can be. Keeps this ball close, plays monkey in the middle with them, waits for the challenge, tosses it to open space. That's going to be 1-0, and now
Execute
you've
perfectly. That's
been
what you
on-
were. That's what you were fearing if you're Williams Bay. If you're gonna have all that pressure, and all of a sudden it just dissipates from 1 goal. So you have to lock back in.
You got to keep the mental. You got to stay playing
had
with the
that
confidence that you just were.
You had it.
You can't let. Oh my goodness!
Truno.
As Truno goes for an unbelievable
Love it,
redirect
love
and
it, though.
is just off. I mean, that's the confidence that we need to see from this Williams Bay team.
Who's gonna
That's the
step up?
confidence that allows them to even play at the level that they are. For Barron, we saw the difference between last series and this one just by them feeling like they're actually forcing the issue. As an unbelievable passing play between Truno and Savage. We talk about taking control. That can be from player to player. 1 pass in, 1 pass out, another back to Savage, finding the back of the net. And I mean, some tiki taka.
That's some higher level
unbelievable.
plays. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a type of.
I mean, that's something you see from our Madison College varsity team.
I would say so.
Yeah, I mean, that's the awareness of using each other, of taking control, of using the space that's there, playing as a unit. That is shades of some really, really high potentials. Another pass comes out. I mean, in this
Good shot.
My goodness,
Wow.
this Barron team
Slaughter for
looks
3.
unbelievable right now. And you'd have to imagine if there was a double Elam bracket, they would be feeling like they can take
They
on
would.
anybody.
Yeah, that's
Because
tragic.
The way that they are playing at this moment, I mean, I would almost.
I would love to see a rematch again, but I think Williams Bay, it's there. It's there. It's so close to being there, and obviously they've proven it by making it here to semifinals and to the third place game.
It's
They
there, but
have
these
everything.
have to convert. It's so close.
And it might be a mental thing too. It might be a land thing, but they showed us to us with great looks in the first 2 minutes. It was all Williams Bay. It was,
Yeah.
and then that one shot came.
And
Great
it felt
flick
like they
from
haven't
Savage.
had the same speed, pressure, or presence. It's a great pass from
Put it
Trudeau
away.
to
Oh.
Savage. I mean, and so what you're seeing from this Barron team now is some really high-level understanding of how to play threes,
That's
right?
good.
Because Trudeau in particular on that play wasn't looking to shoot it. And a lot of the times in these D3 and below lobbies, right, you're going to have a lot of bang ball, a lot of pressure just trying to be applied to the net. But right there, just getting a beat, getting it around one, beating an opponent to space is all that it takes to really create these opportunities. So Trudeau have really been an unbelievable difference maker in this second series. I'm really impressed personally. I mean, and Savage finally gets his game right. 450 points for him right now.
He's cooking.
He's
3
got to
on
feel
2.
good. Finally, getting on the scoreboard for
Shoot
his efforts.
100%. Good pop.
So I mean, it's not over, but it's got to be now. If you're this Williams Bay team, you got to go and you got to go
It's possible.
fast. Because 4 goals, 80 seconds.
love
That's a
chokes.
phenomenal touch
We
from
love
Baller King.
chokes.
Incredible follow. Trudeau, though, looking to shut it down, doesn't do so, and that's going to be an unfortunate double commit. As that was a great touch mid, but no one there to follow as both players
both
went.
Players on the double commits.
Good shutdown.
Low boost. He's
Would've
gonna
looked to pass
abandon
that
ball.
back.
Pangy. Find a middle. Find a middle. There you go.
It's a great pass. Unable to shoot,
Almost
though.
had that.
Timo
That was
now
a good look, though. That's what you're
looking for his
looking
own.
for. Maybe if you find that a couple minutes ago, that turns the game around.
This feels a lot like Barron did at the end of their sweep when they got swept
It happens.
by.
It happens. It's hard to. It's. I wouldn't say near
Deerfield.
impossible, but I mean it's getting there to overcome some of these deficits
It
mentally.
feels like they have the pressure. They're so
Scoreboard.
close. As Savage goes for the flip
Oh,
reset.
shit!
Oh my goodness, he's feeling confident. He's feeling
my
stylish. I mean, you're up 4-0. You're feeling good on land. You're looking to take home the third place finish in the state.
Damn.
Why not? What better time to cap off your season
was
with a flip
nice.
reset
That
goal,
was
finding the back of the net? That's going to be 5-0, and that's probably going to be the dagger.
Bro put it in like it was free play. I mean, he really had all the time in the world, and we're just not getting up there to challenge him, which is fine. We're down 4-0. Maybe not. There we go. Come on, Timo.
Well, you
Team me
say
up,
it-
Timo.
So, in theory, right, you're like, oh, it's fine. We're down 4-0. It's
Why are we
over.
doing that?
But all of a sudden, what if it was 4-1 right now? Right?
It'd be a different game.
It brings it from that much more impossible to 3 in 30 seconds. That feels, 10 seconds a goal, a couple kickoff goals, couple seconds. But 4 in 30 seconds is like,
This is not something.
yeah.
I would say if you're Williams Bay, you take this as fuel to
Yeah.
go into the next season, but you also don't take it too hard. This is the state championship, and you are in the semifinals
Yeah.
playing, or you made it to the semifinals playing a third game. That's a long bracket to make it through. You didn't, and you're playing in a land here at a college in a facility that is
It's new computers,
new computers.
chairs.
I mean, this is it. You
You
made
got
it to the
people
ends.
yelling in your face. You got games around you. People are yelling. People are being loud.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really tough environment to find success in.
We're not hanging our heads.
Yeah,
We're not
so
hanging our heads. You
I
should not
think
hang your head
if
over
you're
that.
if you're that Williams Bay team, yeah, you might feel not the best right now, but hold your head high on phenomenal